everyone, my name is Addis, and if you clicked on this video, then it probably means that you are broke, tired, lost, or even hopeless, and you don't know where to go in your life. You see other people your age making 10K a month, 100K a month, and you're thinking, why are you still stuck? Why are you still at the bottom? And if that's you, then this video is specifically for you. This video, I guarantee, is going to help you, and I'm not going to sell you a course or anything. I just want to help you guide into the right direction because I've been there. And yeah, please watch this video until the end because this could be the video that changes your life. So yeah, now I'm going to talk a bit about myself, about my story, the struggles. So I've been an entrepreneur for the last 3 years, and trust me, it wasn't easy. And many gurus are telling that it's easy, that you can scale your business fast, that it doesn't require energy, money, it doesn't require all that stuff. When in reality, it's really difficult. And if you are an entrepreneur or actually if you're planning to be an entrepreneur, realize this, that it's not how gurus are presenting it. And I had moments where I felt broke, burnt out, ready to give up. Many times I wanted to give up. I made many wrong choices and learned the hard way. And about 2 years ago, I started SMMA, a social media marketing agency. And at first it was really hard. Well, I closed some clients, local clients, and I made some money, and I thought, wow, everything is great. But after some time, I stopped getting those clients, and for like 3 to 4 or 5 months, I stopped making money. And I was renting a house, and flat, and I even lost that flat. I stopped living there because I couldn't afford rent, and it was a hard kick into the balls. And I got back to my parents' house, and it was really difficult because they said that I'm not going to make it, and they were in some kind of way right, and it was really difficult. So yeah, as I said, some months I couldn't pay rent, and because of that, it was just like a hard, hit. And after that, I started making money again because I was working hard to find ways on how to get more clients, to earn money, to help more people. And after that, it happened again. So it is just a bumpy road. And many gurus online say things like start SMMA and you'll make 10K in 6 months or something like that. They are guaranteeing you a ton of clients. They show cars, money, travel, and that you can do it too. But here's the truth. They're all, not all, but majority of them are lying to you, because starting a business is not easy, and it requires time, experience, money, energy. It requires a lot of stuff. It requires a lot of stuff. And without an experience, you can you can make it, because I am in some kind of way an example. I had sales experience before that, but my journey was extremely difficult, extremely. I had many burnouts, and I wouldn't recommend anyone going through it, because there is another route that I'm going to explain in this video. And if I would have chosen this route, I would have been 4 times, 5 times further, and I'm going to present it to you. So the harsh reality, I faced the harsh reality, and I joined a course with a mentor 2 years ago, and there were 200 people in the group. And after some time, around 95% of them quit it. And most of them were young, between 18 to 23 years old, and had no business experience. And they thought that they are going to make quick money and so on, that they're going to be successful because they were sold a dream. And why did they quit? They quit because they didn't have experience. At first, they had different expectations of it. They faced the reality. They faced no's. A lot of people told them no to their offers and so on. And yeah, it is just difficult. You need to be like a beast. You need to be different from others because it is difficult, and I faced many no's in my journey. And yeah, they gave up, and a lot of people from that community have given up. So yeah, and as you said, my biggest mistake was trying to become a business owner too fast, to reaching, my goal was to reach, 10, 20, 30K a month as soon as possible and so on. And they sold me a dream, and I believed the gurus, I believed their lifestyle. I even worked 12 to 14 hours a day, failed again and again, got humbled, and I felt lost, and it was just extremely difficult. I had nights where I couldn't sleep, and it costed me a lot of my energy and health because it was really stressful. And some days I didn't even have money for rent, as I said. And actually, those gurus could have told me that there was another route that I could choose, because in my current situation back then, I wasn't qualified for being a business owner. And yeah, as I said, I'm going to present it what I could have done better that would have given me better results. So looking back, I noticed that if I had just worked for a real business, learned the skills, made money, and saved it, I would be 4 times further in life right now. So the first thing is that at first you don't need to have a business. You don't need to become a business owner. You can easily, not easily, but still try to get into another person's company that are doing great results and learn a ton of things from them, earn money. And when I made a change recently, actually, I became a setter and closer. So right now I am a setter and closer, but I still have my agency. I'm still running it, but not focusing that much. If I get inbound leads, inbound clients, that's okay. But a majority of time I'm focusing on my setter and closer journey, and I'm going to explain you what is it exactly in a minute. So yeah, and in the last 2 to 3 years, I got a lot of experience about appointment setting and closing. So I was booking calls for my own agency and closing the deals myself. So I already knew what to do. I had experience and so on. But I never thought of it as a real job before, that I could have just started this and earn money, get a lot of experience, and then start the business easier. Like it would have been easier because I would have got more money to invest into that business, into ads, into marketing, into better mentors, and so on. And yeah, and I actually invested thousands into my agency and got no return. And with my agency, I had months where I was making 6 to 9K a month, but later I struggled to close clients, and I was living from my savings. I lost thousands of euros and got no return. And that was the point where I started becoming a closer and setter. And I knew this was the right move. I took 1 step back so I could take 2 steps forward. So yeah, right now I'm going to explain what is it actually a closer and setter. So if we're talking about appointment setter, there are 2 types of appointment setters: people who are texting and people who are calling the leads, the contacts of the business. Or there are even a third option is to text messages and also call the leads. So imagine there is a business and they need appointment setters to send messages to their potential clients. And appointment setters, let's say, could book a call, and that company can close that client for 3,000 euros or even 10,000 euros, 6,000 euros. And it makes sense for them to pay you like 400, 600 euros, 200 euros per booked appointment, or 100 euros. And it's just the skill of sales, of texting, persuading the people to hop on a call with that company and so on. Majority of times those companies are giving you the trainings, but if you want to become an A+ setter or make a lot of money with it, you need to learn those skills extra out of that company. So yeah, this is I explained a bit about the setter. What is that? And with Caller, it's pretty similar. They're just calling the leads, the contacts, to book appointments for that agency. And with closers, it's basically, let's say a closer is a person who is going to hop on a call. In a, majority of times it's going to be a Zoom platform. They're hopping on a call and they're talking with a prospect. So closer is talking with a prospect, and closer is trying to sell the company's product, which can be 3,000, 600,000 euros. And if a closer can sell it, prospect, let's say, pays 6,000, then closer is going to get like 10, 20%, 5%. It depends on the company, but you can easily make, let's say, if it's 6,000, then for the company it makes total sense to pay 1,500 euros. So or 250. It depends on the company. Some companies are more generous, some are less, so it depends, but you get what I'm saying. So appointment setter and closer is a really good route to choose, because it's, if you don't know what to do in life, you can easily start doing that and earn money remotely. You're going to have location freedom. You can travel the world, and I would also recommend you to travel the world to meet with new people, to network with them, and so on. So yeah, I really do recommend to going into appointment setter role or closer role, because entrepreneurship is very hard and the gurus make it look fun and easy. So yeah, you need to understand that. And if we're talking about my mission, my goal, and why am I saying that you can definitely become a setter or a closer if you don't know what to do in life, because my mission is to help as many people get unstuck, because I want to help people who are stuck, because I've been stuck in my life and it is really difficult. So I know how difficult it is, how sad you can be, depressed, and so on. And I want to help those people get into the right path, and setting and closing is definitely the right path. And even Andrew Tate is saying that if you don't know what to do, get into sales. My mission is to help people who feel lost and don't know what to do next, and you can earn 2 to 8K a month as appointment setter or closer. And after a few months or years, you have when you have money, skills, experience, you can start your own business. You're going to have really good skills, and you can also teach others what you've learned. And if you want to get started, you can message me on Instagram. Link is going to be down below. You can just text the words setter and closer. And out of the first 20 people, not the first 20 people, but the first 10 people will get free mentorship. So I have some time in my calendars to help those people, because after that, obviously, I'm going to charge money for it, because the time is limited, but I'm doing this from a goodwill, and I just want to help those people. And I'm not thinking that much about money right now, because money will come if you can provide value and help as many people as possible. So yeah, I hope this video helped you, and please like, subscribe, share with someone that you think would need to hear this message. And I'm rooting for you, and you're not alone. Everything will be okay. Just don't stop moving forward. And yeah, see you in the next video. Cheers.